channel, I need to address this. Right now, there's a lot of deadly mass shootings that's going around since January, and quite a few of them were a part of the LGBT community. And I really believe they need to really dissect the mental illness with men dressing as women. And I don't know. But what I want to do is I want to play this video from the Philadelphia mass shooting that's happened where 5 were murdered and one 17-year-old, I think it was 17-year-old or maybe a 15-year-old. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. But I'm going to play this video, then I'll give you my 2 cents on it. Check this out.
But the big story on Action News at noon is the suspect in the deadly mass shooting in the city's Kingsessing neighborhood, charged with 5 counts of murder. In his first court hearing today, 40-year-old Kimbrady Carriker was charged with a total of 11 offenses. 5 people were killed in that attack on Monday night. We also learned today that the 33-year-old mother and 4 children that survived the rampage were all riding in the same white Jeep. Action News reporter Corey Davis is following the investigation.
The accused shooter in this case appeared in court by video conference and sat quietly as the judge read off the serious charges. Locked up and held without bail, 40-year-old Kimbrady Carriker is now charged with 5 counts of murder, several counts of attempted murder, and a number of other charges, including carrying a firearm without a valid permit. The judge saying in court, quote, "Public safety is clearly an issue. There are no set conditions to ensure the safety of the community." Detectives say Carriker went on a rampage Monday night, shooting 7 people seemingly at random, killing 5 of them. Action News obtained security video being used in the investigation believed to show the shooter firing a high-powered rifle toward an SUV at the corner of 56th Street and Chester Avenue in the city's Kingsessing section. Investigators say a 33-year-old mother sustained cuts to her eye after the suspect fired into a Jeep Cherokee she was driving. We now know a 10-year-old was in the passenger seat and was not injured. 2 2-year-olds were in the back, one of them shot in the leg, the other sustained cuts from shattered glass. Investigators now telling us an officer jumped into the Jeep and drove all of them to Penn Presbyterian Hospital. Action News was there as officers looked into the shattered windows of the SUV parked outside of the emergency room. Families of victims who died are expressing their heartbreak and frustration, including the mother of 22-year-old Lashad Merritt.
You need a rot. You need a rot in jail. You know, you need to, because that was wrong. For a person that's not out here in these streets just going to get a snack, it breaks my heart. I don't know what's wrong with people nowadays. I don't know.
District Attorney Larry Krasner says investigators expect to be able to say more about this case now that the arraignment is over. We're expecting to hear from the district attorney later this afternoon. The next court hearing is later this month. Reporting here in Center City, Corey Davis, Channel 6 Action News.
Now, clearly this guy had mental health issues. It definitely was premeditated, but I really do believe in that community there's a lot of mental. I'm not saying everybody in the LGBTQ has mental issues. I don't say that, but there are a lot of people on this earth that have a lot of mental issues. And I know a couple years ago, they actually closed down a lot of those psychiatric hospitals. And so a lot of these guys are just living their life, and they'll get like in-home services or whatnot. But a lot of these people need to be locked up. They either be locked up or they need to be in those psych wards because it's just not there. Where's the outrage for the BLM group? Like, all this violence is going on in these neighborhoods. Now, that was a freak accident. Somebody walking down the street with a gun. Should have been profiled for sure. You know, someone, it seems like he was walking down the street with a rifle in a poor neighborhood. That's a red flag right there. It should have been addressed. Somebody should have said something. And, you know, obviously you can't prevent things like this from happening. But it's really sad. It's very sad to see a lot of mental illness in these neighborhoods. And that is the biggest problem we have. Now, this is very sad. He's just shooting at random cars. Definitely premeditated. But there got to be some definitely mental health issues going on there. And we need to evaluate these people that's in the LGBTQ community. If you ask my opinion, for a man who want to dress like a woman, that's an issue. No matter what you want to say. So that's a red flag to me. What you guys think about this shooting that randomly happened? Massive shootings that's happening more and more this year. Leave a comment below. I'll see you on the next video.